Okay, so in this particular problem you've been asked to solve a logarithm in which there are, a problem in which there are two logarithms both on either side of the equation, with a variable for an argument on this one and an 81 for another. This is going to require that you know a couple of rules and properties. So in particular, the power rule for logarithms and the log properties. So you start with 2 times the log of x is equal to log of 81. The first thing you're going to need to do is use the power rule for logs, and the power rule states that log base b m raised to p is also the same as p times the log of b to m. So in using that, you can move that 2 up above to make that x squared right here, as shown in this problem right here. Notice that the log of 81 is not changed just yet. Rewrite the log in your second step so that your log of x squared is equal to log of 9 squared. And you'll see why in the third step. So if you do that, you can use the log property if b raised to m is equal to b raised to n, then m is equal to n. Now in this case right here, we have an equal sign in the middle stating that these two logarithms are equal to each other. Now if they're both raised to the same power, that means that the argument here, this part of the argument, 9, has to be equal to this x, because if they're equal to each other and they have the same exponent on them, that means that x would have to equal 9. And that is your answer. So if you solve 2 times the log of x is equal to log of 81, the answer is x is equal to 9.